Hello, everyone. It's Nikki here from Spa and Salon Divas, and I've got not just my buddy Annie with me tonight,
Hey,
but hi, Annie. I've
hey, Nick.
also got a very dear colleague of mine with us as well, and I've wanted to have her on for a long time, if the truth be told, because I see everything that Danielle does, and I always think we need to share this with the salon community out there. So welcome, Danielle from the Gold Coast.
Hello.
Danielle has a beautiful skin clinic. She's been around forever. She's been through lots of ups and lots of downs, but she's always survived them all and come back stronger. So I thought, who is any better than to kick off this series of meeting other salon owners than Danielle? So thank you so much for being with us, Danielle.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And we can see that you're at home just like the rest of us at the moment.
Yes, absolutely.
You've certainly got your hands full with a couple of kids, but you're not doing nothing right now. You're not feeling sorry for yourself. I've been watching your Facebook and your Instagram because I follow everything that you do, and you know that I love everything you do. So you've been
Thank
so
you.
busy, haven't you, Danielle?
I have. Yes, I thought, now that we're closed down, what am I going to do? I can't just sit at home, feeling sorry for myself. I have to be proactive still, and I have to try and do what I can and, keep my clients engaged and let them know that I'm still around and, don't forget about me until we can reopen back in the salon. So, so I've just been a bit proactive. I've set up my online salon store and just doing what I can to, try and make some product sales. And, like what you said this morning, just getting my daughter, who you can see running around in the background there, trying to get her involved and just trying to keep people engaged in my social media. And, hopefully
That's been
trying to
really
sell
interesting too, Danielle, because I see that, you always do a lot of video work on your social media anyway. You're not shy and you're not afraid to put your face and your voice out there, which is fantastic. A lot of salon owners struggle with that. So, but you always do it, don't you? You're always online.
Yeah, I am. And I completely understand with salon owners being shy too, because I am quite shy, but I suppose I've had to force myself to do these videos. And now that I'm doing them, I quite like them because, to be honest, I do get quite a bit of feedback about, oh, that was really good, or I really like how you did that, or blah, blah, blah. So, it's been quite good. So I'm actually really liking it now.
Yeah.
And
so, Danielle, I'd just like to pop in here and just extrapolate that a little bit further, because, as we say, the salon owners, quite often they're full of fear when they first start. And so it's important, and I'm sure you'd agree, that you just be yourself, because you've got, your clients know you anyway. So they want the real you. They don't want the slick professional you. They just want the you that they see in the salon. So
they do. Absolutely.
Correct.
Yeah, they don't want you trying to, put on a show, or, they don't want you, trying to, put your sales lady hat on and trying to sell them this or that. They just want you just how it is, doing a little demonstration of what you do at home, or just talking about a product, how you would explain it to them when you're in the salon, just keeping it really natural.
And real. And I think, you just hit the nail on the head. While we are at home, I think it's the perfect opportunity to show your audience exactly what you do at home, what your life is like when you're at home, that you're just like them, that you're relatable, that you have a husband and you have children, and, you're still working on your business even though you're not there every day. So, for your clients, this is the perfect opportunity for them to see, the whole other side of you, the mum, the wife, the homemaker.
Yes, that's right, because they don't see that when they're in the salon. And I mean, you might talk about that sort of thing with them if you've got a long-term client who you get to know on a personal basis, but talking's one thing, but when they can actually see it at home, it's just something else. It's just really nice. And
it creates that rapport, doesn't it?
It
It makes
does.
it makes you more authentic. You know, you're not just the woman that runs that skin clinic. You are a human as well, and that's what it's all about in building relationships, is
Oh,
creating
exactly.
that rapport, isn't it?
It is. Absolutely.
And so
I
today,
think sorry, Nick, I was just going to say, I think also when they see this other side of you, they're definitely going to be more connected to you, and probably even feel, sorry is the wrong word, empathetic is the right word, to the fact that, yes, you are a business owner, but you're also a wife and a mother and a mortgage holder and a school fee payer, and you have bills too. I was watching a thread today where someone had posted that they had an appointment that had been cancelled, and the lady actually put the money into the salon owner's account anyway, just as if she were having a treatment, but obviously she didn't. So
Yeah. Oh, isn't that lovely?
wasn't that lovely?
nice.
And I was also speaking to another salon owner today who did a video log on how to know, when your product's out of date, because we've all got products in our bathroom that we've had there forever. And
Yeah.
I thought that was a really good idea, because, now they know what to do when they're out of date. They can go onto her online shop now and buy more and replace them if that's what they would like to do. So I thought that was quite smart.
That is very smart.
And that's a very good one. Yeah.
What I was going to say before was, sorry, Danielle, what I was going to say before was that I saw a video that Danielle dropped today, and I was super impressed with it because it was a video about one of her skincare products, and she wasn't trying to sell it. She was just educating and discussing this product, and it's all natural and without any prompting from Danielle. Her daughter, who was sitting on her lap, stuck a finger in it and ate it, and I just thought that just showed how natural the product was. And Danielle didn't even flinch, because usually if your child eats something they're not supposed to eat, you'd grab their finger and wipe their mouth or something like that. But I just thought that was so gorgeous today.
Yeah, it was lovely. And you know what? I have to add, and I should have actually said it in the video, because one of my beautiful clients, who's actually a psychologist, would you believe it? She actually bought one of my moisturizers, which has like all your acai berries and, like your natural sort of extracts. And she came into the salon one day and she said, Danielle, I tried to eat it. I said, you what? And I couldn't help but laugh. And I'm like, oh, and she goes, well, it's all natural. I had to try it. And I'm like, well, okay.
That's funny.
There we go. Not just children.
No, it's not just children. And actually, Annie and I know a skincare manufacturer who actually does eat her skincare, because it's all natural, it's organic. So she actually, if you can't eat it, she doesn't sell it. So
That's true.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So I really liked it that your daughter actually stuck a finger in and ate it. I thought that was so cute. So Danielle's been doing lives about her different skincare and different treatments. What else have you got coming up, Danielle?
Oh gosh. Well, I just thought that I might send, some text messages out to my database as well, just keeping them engaged. I suppose keeping them updated, kind of, what's sort of going on, or, what have you. So, I think I might do a little bit of that. But yeah, I suppose, a few more Facebook posts, maybe, a couple more lives about the products might, never know what might come about. That could be quite funny. But
you're posting still every day, aren't you? You're still doing stuff every day on your social media, and that's important, isn't it?
Yeah, I try to do at least one thing a day. One thing a day, at least. Yeah.
And watching out there, just besides video logging, I don't know, I'm just getting things beaming into my head right now while we're chatting, is to maybe create a little pop quiz for your clients and put it online. Do you know what collagen is? Do you know what elastin is? How old are you when elastin production slows down? Just little things like that they could either Google themselves and research, and then you could have a little prize or something, for the one that has all the right answers, just to do something a little different, outside of the norm, or create what do you call them? Oh my God, where's my head gone?
On holiday.
I know, clearly it's on holiday. But you could also create a little crossword for your clients and send it out or put it on your Facebook page. You know, just Google how to make a crossword. It's not difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good one.
Oh, you know, Danielle, I'm always full of them.
You are.
Maybe a little both.
Now I just had another question for Danielle because you know, Danielle's like super active all the time. She does great marketing and Danielle, excuse me coughing, it's so rude, but I've run out of water here, but I might excuse myself in a moment. But Danielle does high-end skincare treatments. So what's your strategy for getting those clients back, Danielle?
Oh gosh. Oh goodness. I suppose every time a new client comes into my salon, I am so adamant, and I'm so adamant even with my beauty therapist as well, that we must get all of their contact details, you know, mobile phone number, email address, their date of birth, because we do birthday marketing as well, and also their postal address. So I suppose it's just, getting them back. I suppose I just do all my email marketing, you know, at least once a month as well. And in that, you know, I might send out promotions that are only available to my existing database. And I suppose that's where I try and target. I mean, you know, I'm no expert, but I try and target them. I find it's easier to target my existing clients to get them coming back and spending. But and then I also do some SMS marketing as well, but just really trying to keep them engaged. And I suppose keeping in their face and letting them know that I'm still here and don't forget about me.
Yes, you need to have that constant engagement, Danielle, because we don't know how long we're going to be in this situation for right now. So, you know, that daily just little pop in, and it doesn't have to be long videos. You can just pop in for 30 seconds or 60 seconds and just let them know that you're there. It doesn't, you know, you lose them if it's if for longer than that. So nice and quick and tell, you know, be a storyteller.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, absolutely. Just short, sweet, and interesting. And but yeah, I try and come at them from as many angles as I can. You know, email, text message, birthday SMSs, you know, or SMS, just messages in general. But yeah, whatever I can think of, I just throw it all out there.
But look, I'm really glad you mentioned, though, Danielle, the you know, the importance of making sure that you've got all of the contact details for people that come in and updated contact details. That's really important as well. So, you know, your clients move house or they change their phone number or they change their email address. It happens all the time. So just please make sure that every now and then, you know, if you're listening to this, that you're constantly asking clients, you know, have you had any changes of details? Just as if we were doing a treatment and we ask, have they had changes in their medications? You know, treat it exactly the same way. Classic example, I went to a new hairdresser a couple of weeks ago for a treatment, actually, and a trim. And you know what? She didn't ask me for any of my details. Nothing. So, and not only that, worse than that, I didn't take a business card. So I know where they're located. But so she has no way now to engage me to get me back. And she knew I was a brand new client.
Crazy. You just lost you really effectively. I know that, you know, I'm local to the Gold Coast and to Danielle's salon. So I have been in there and Danielle runs such a slick operation. You know, there's no way you're escaping out of your salon without providing your details. And then Danielle is in constant contact and she uses Facebook and she uses SMS and she's always emailing and sending stuff out. So, but the thing about Danielle is it's not about selling as such. It's about educating and showing what she's doing, which, you know, and that's why she has such a successful salon. And the other thing that, Annie, you just mentioned, and Danielle, you mentioned as well, Danielle does a little bit of everything. She just doesn't focus on one marketing medium. She does a little bit of everything because you don't know where your clients are, do you, Danielle? You've got to catch them somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, that's why I just try everything. And just hopefully, it's enough for them to keep remembering me, and it's enough for them to remember me and just want to come back. And yeah, retaining clients, and and then I suppose they get to know you, and then it just becomes automatic then that they just make their regular appointments and they keep coming to see you. But especially those new clients, you just really want them to keep coming back and you want to retain them. So yeah,
You
it's
do,
just doing
and
what you do.
this is probably a really good time right now to talk about the cost of procurement of bringing a brand new client into your business. So it's very important that we actually keep them for long periods of time. So you need to be asking yourself the question: what is one client worth annually in your business? Is it $1,000 a year they spend with you? Is it $3,000 a year that they spend with you? And it's very important to know those numbers because, if you think you go to the hairdresser, and I'm just going to use round figures here. So let's say you have your cut or your colour done every 6 weeks. So 6 into 52. If you're spending $200 every time you go to the hairdresser, well, that's a lot of money that you're spending every year, or potentially that you're losing every year. So once you've got to client, you've got to put a fence around them. And the way that you can do that is through engagement.
Yes. Yep.
And that's what Danielle does. She's in constant contact, and I know that because I'm on her database, and also, I see her ads pop up on Facebook. She uses Facebook ads as well, don't you, Danielle?
I do. Yes, absolutely. So, yes, I do them quite often. Yeah, so I have actually got quite a few new clients out of doing that, which is great.
But Danielle, what would be your average weekly spend on Facebook ads?
Oh gosh, look, I am a little bit hit and miss with it, but I probably spend on average maybe around about the $70 to $80 mark a week on Facebook ads. If it's a really good treatment that I think is just amazing and I think that a lot of people are going to take it up, maybe, about the $100 mark a week. But generally I like to sit about, the 70, probably around the $80 mark a week. Generally.
And so let me ask you a question. Do you know what your return on investment on that would be? I mean, I know obviously that will vary from promo to promo, but just don't do a dollar value. Let's do it in clients. How many clients that you would get if you spend $100 in a week? How many new people would that bring into your business?
Oh, I'd probably get, depending on the treatment, like if I'm doing something, for say like HIFU or plasma, like the more higher end of the treatment ladder, I'd probably get, which actually works the best for me, to be honest, even if it's just people coming in for consultation, I'd probably get maybe 3 to 5.
Okay, and so if we go back to what a client is worth annually for you, now because you're doing high-end treatments, I'm going to just take a stab in the dark here that the average client spend in your business is probably going to be between $3,000 and $5,000 a year.
That'd be about right. Yep.
Okay, so if you've got 5 new clients and they're spending $3,000 a year with you, $100 just made you $15,000. So that's a pretty good return on investment. So if you're watching and you're afraid to do Facebook ads, you can see, and this is not unusual, what Danielle is doing. So, I just put her on the spot there with that. So, and if she'd have had more engagement, or if she'd have put 2 different promos on in the same week, then she potentially could have doubled that. So if you're spending $100 on one promo, just imagine if you ran 2 promos at the same time, you would have a much higher return on your investment. So, if you've for whatever reason stalled and haven't done that, you just absolutely have to be doing that, because you can see a $100 investment then just made Danielle $15,000.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer, really. So, and you know, and then it's not only about those people that Danielle has brought into the business, it's about who they know as well.
Yes, exactly.
And that's the cream that costs you nothing.
Absolutely. And, you know, last week I had a new client come into the salon and she said, oh, I was referred to you by somebody. And I said to her, oh, because it has on my consultation forms, how did you hear about us? And she wrote referral. I said, oh, did someone refer you to see us? And she said, oh, yes, but I don't know who it was because one of my friends referred me to see you. But she's never been to you before, but she was referred by one of her friends. So I don't actually know who referred me.
And isn't that great? Because on the Gold Coast, as we know, there's thousands of salons. So for you to come out ahead of everyone else, that's fantastic, Danielle.
Yeah, well, that's right. And I think, you know, because there are thousands, you've got to make yourself stand out, don't you?
Absolutely. And you do
that's absolutely critical. So Danielle, how many, and we've kind of briefly covered this, but how many mediums would you be working on each week, you know, with your marketing? So it's not just Facebook. How many things at the same time are you doing?
Oh gosh, well, all the time. I'm completely all over Facebook and Instagram. If I do a video though, I upload it to YouTube because I've been told that will help with the SEO or the ranking of your website. So I just upload it there, and I suppose there's no test and measure for that. So, you know, just hoping that it does the right thing, what you want it to do. So I'm constantly on Facebook and Instagram, but video I'll upload to YouTube. And then I suppose every 2 weeks, to monthly, depending on I suppose what engaging content that I've got. I will do an email out to my complete database.
I guess the point there is that you're doing lots of things all at once. You're not just doing one and test and measuring. You're doing lots of things all at the time, again, on lots of different platforms. So I think we've just about run out of time, though, Nick, today. So, and I know that, you know, you're struggling there. So
every time I talk,
I know it's very difficult for you. So Danielle, thank you so much for sharing your insights today into your marketing. That was really helpful for everybody, and she does such a wonderful job. And we look forward to seeing you again very soon.
Oh, absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Okay, so thanks for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow morning, and we're going to have another salon owner for you tomorrow night as well. So let's stay connected. If you want to jump on and tell us what you're doing during this downtime, then we'd love to hear from you. Let's share all our ideas and knowledge, and come back stronger than ever. So have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.